Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. We are going to look at our calendar and see where we're at. So we are going to be completing our graphic organizer. I'm going to help you with the first half of it, and you're going to finish out the rest. Then you're going to turn this into 2 paragraphs, and we're going to get our paragraphs started. And then I'm going to go over your extension activity. Your extension activity isn't due until the Tuesday after spring break. And it's kind of a fun one, so I think you'll really enjoy doing it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and mark both of these off. And don't forget that all your writing is going to use that writing rubric. So we're still focusing on our question, how do ordinary people play an extraordinary part in history? We're thinking about how this relates to slavery and the American Revolution and the Civil War, Civil War time slavery, but also how it relates to our modern time period. We're looking for connecting and comprehending complex text, citing text evidence, drawing evidence from text to support my writing, and using technology to publish my writing. All right, so here we go. When we last left, we had just read Runaway Slave by Walt Whitman about the person who told us the story, a person who helped a runaway slave. And then we learned about Eliza and her son Harry, who were running from slave traders. And in a poem by Harriet Beecher Stowe, and this would have been from Civil War time period, she used stanzas and rhyming to tell us the story of a good man who helped Eliza and Harry. So we're going to turn to our graphic organizer, which is on page 89. We're going to answer one idea in each box, and we're going to find text evidence to support our thinking in each one. So on our first one, who helped? I. And we said we didn't know who that was, but it's the fancy word is a narrator, or person who tells the story. And who helped Eliza? The good man. In the first one, why did the person help? Why did he help the slave? You need to go back and look. Go back and look. We said he felt sorry for him. And that he just showed up at his house that was hurt, right? And why do you think the good man helped Eliza? It didn't tell us exactly. We have to use our inferencing skills, our detective skills. Why did he help? What do you think? Maybe so she could get safely away from the slave traders? All right, so we have our ideas in our first 4 boxes, but now I need my text evidence. Because we said our skill we're working on is finding evidence that supports our thinking. So I'm going to go back. I need a quote that tells me that it is the narrator. There's lots of them. The runaway slave came to my house. I heard his motions. You can pick lots of different quotes. I'm going to pick those. Came to my house. ... Remember, we always put text evidence in quotes. And we need something that proves that he felt sorry for the slave who was hurt. Oh, I really like this one. I led him in and assured him. There's tons of quotes you could use, but all right, now we're going to look at the next one. How do I know that the good man helped her? Proof from the text. He gave her his helping hand. Now there's lots of quotes you could pick, but that's the one I'm going to pick. He gave her his helping hand. And why did he help? All right, I got to go back. I need proof. Why do we think we said so he could get safely away? Ooh, so poor Eliza with her boy stood safe upon the land. So poor Eliza with her boy stood safe upon the land. And I think we have enough just with safe. All right, so I'm going to stop you here because I know you can finish filling out the graphic organizer on your own. I need an idea and an idea about how that person helped them, and we need text evidence. And remember, you're not just going to repeat. You really want your text evidence to provide more details, more support, more evidence. Idea, how did it result? What was the result? What happened? How did it come out? And text evidence. All right, so I'm going to let you finish that up on your own, but your writing piece is going to be to basically do the writing prompt, but you're going to write on 2 paragraphs that explain why and how they helped the slaves in the 2 poems. So I'm going to open up and we're going to look right here. You're going to either complete the writing prompt at the bottom of page 89 on lined paper or a Google Doc, or you can add more slides to your Google slideshow, but I still need a paragraph. So we're still writing in full sentences and thoughts. And like last time, I'm going to go ahead and get you started by helping you with your topic sentences. I'm only going to do the first part, so you're going to have to do the last part on your own. So I'm going to start, so I need 2 paragraphs, and remember, this is your essay number 2. We need to talk about who helped, why they helped, how they helped, and what happened. And we need to tell information and text evidence. So I'm going to go through, and I'm going to do a topic sentence, just like we did on the last one. And my topic sentence is going to be, in the runaway slave, don't forget to indent, in the poem, the runaway slave, the narrator helps a slave. Now, I want you to notice that I capitalized the title because titles are considered proper nouns, and I put it in quotes because poetry is not only capitalized, poetry is put in quotes. Now we have our topic sentence, which is actually the answer to the first part. But I need to get my text evidence. The text says, came to my house. And notice that I did put it in quotes. All right, I'm going to keep going. He felt sorry for the slave that was hurt. There's some analysis. If we were doing ACE, this would be our explaining part, right? But we're going to give some citation. The text said, I let him in and assured him. All right, now I'm going to pause there, but for the last part of your paragraph, you need to make sure that you answer the questions, provide citations, and do a little bit of explaining, just like you did in the other one. So I'm going to go ahead and write over here just to give you a little bit of reminders. Answer, cite, explain how they helped. Answer, cite, explain how it ended up working out. And if you do all that, you're going to have a really rich 5 to 7 sentence paragraph. All right, we're going to start our next topic sentence. Don't forget to indent. I'm going to use the same format. In the poem, capital quote, oops, the good man helps a slave. All right, now I want you to notice on here, I didn't capitalize the word the. Words like a, and, or the are not capitalized. Okay, so we answered the first one. We just need to provide our text evidence. And then you're going to answer the last 3 boxes. Why did the person help them? How did they help them? And what was the result? And I'm going to let you write that on your own. Now, I wrote mine out here as a rough draft, but as I said before, you can type it straight in. I don't care. Or you can write it. You just need to make sure it is in complete sentences, not a bulleted list. Xavier, you know I'm talking to you. So make sure you have full thoughts. And if you do a PowerPoint, go ahead and pull in some images. This would be a great time to add some really cool pictures. Okay, that's going to be it for today. I'm going to have our last video. Even though it's for Friday, you're welcome to start it whenever you want, but it is going to be due the Tuesday when we get back from our holiday. So what I'm looking for and how I'm evaluating you is I'm going back to that rubric at the back of your packet, and I'm going to be using the rubric to score your first 2 paragraphs, your second 2 paragraphs, and then your last 2 paragraphs that I'll talk about in the next video. All right, keep working hard, keep stretching those brains, and I hope everyone's doing well.